Hi, Chris from Tommy Toothpaste Toys here, and welcome to another car boot haul video. So, finally the massive car boot that I normally go to has opened back up. The weather forecast was amazing, so I had all my fingers crossed and my toes crossed, everything last night. Woke up this morning, beautiful sunshine, and the car boot was on. So I went, the car boot was pumping, there was loads of stalls, loads of toys. So without any further ado, let's go through everything I got, because there is loads of it. So the first thing I got this Morning Glory matty. The hair's a bit matty on it and it's a bit grubby. Generation 1 My Little Pony. I also got a few more of them. I got Tootsie, which is, again, the hair's not so bad but a bit grubby, so it needs a bit of a clean up. I then got a Generation 1 Baby Bounce. That's probably the nicest looking one I got, but there is a bit of an issue there with its lip, which is a bit of a shame, but really cool. I got a Peach Blossom, again a bit grubby, and I got a Forget Me Not, which is actually not too bad. The hair is a bit matty at the back here, but there was definitely loads of love for these ponies, whoever had them, so that's pretty awesome. I then got this huge Donnie. Needs a bit of a clean up, bit of speckles here, but it can definitely be sorted. A little bit grubby here, looks like some Tipex actually, but or some paint, but really awesome to have this guy, so he's pretty cool. Just try and stand him up. There we go. I also got some South Park wind-up toys. I got Cartman, and I got, so sorry, but I can't remember this guy's name. Is this one Stan? Or is Stan the guy with the green? I can't remember. And I did get one more, if I could find it. Everyone's favourite, Kenny. Really awesome. So I know this comes in a set with also Chef and the fourth one. I think it's Kyle. Or is that Carl? I can't remember. I always forget those two. Also got an awesome wrestling belt, really cool. That was cool to pick up. Slide that there. Oh, I got this. I think they're called Sweetie Dogs or Sweetie Pups or something like that. This really nice example of it. The hair is gorgeous still, so definitely really good. And this is 1989, I think it is, Hasbro, so really good condition. This is the Yorkshire Terrier, really cool. I got a few Star Wars figures as well, some vintage. So I got this one, oh, what's his name again? Reese or something like that? I've gone blank, of course I have. I got this awesome Ripcord G.I. Joe. Thumb's still intact, which is really nice, and he's also got his helmet, which is really awesome, that does come off, so that is great to have his original helmet. Really cool, chuffed with that. This Dragon Ball figure, I've forgotten his name, but again this is from 1989, so pretty cool. I got Simba or Mufasa, I think this is Mufasa actually, and Action Still Works, really cool. These are from the original ones, I think they're 1994. Lizard Man? Is it Lizard Man? I can't remember his name. I've sold these before, pretty cool, and his Action Still Works as well. Loads of bits, so some really good bits knocking around. I got this Marvel Legends, is it Darklock? Is that his name? But he is missing his gun, and it has a big coil that's normally on this, which is a bit of a shame. But apart from that, not too bad. Looks pretty cool. I got Rio from Power Rangers Jungle Fury, and this Action Still Works. Really awesome. That's pretty cool that works. I got the Royal Guard. really awesome as well. Loads of vintage goodness going about. Another lizard man. I've sold one of these before as well. These are the smaller ones. I can't remember what they're called. So it's cool to have both of those. I got an awesome Rice Krispie bowl. Snap, crackle and pop. Really cool. Really like the look of this, and this is from 1994. Not sure whether I'm going to keep that yet. Very tempted to. I got one that I'm going to need some help with. I got this interesting guy. Let's see if we can go a bit closer so you can see what this guy looks like. This guy looks a bit sort of tribal-esque, and all it says on the back is China. That's all it says. I can't see anything else written on it. But he's an interesting thing, and I know he normally comes with a knife. He's got a little bit of articulation. He's got a skull there and some bits and an earring. Yeah, I can't tell if it's like a sort of pirate or tribal guy. Actually, maybe it's a pirate now looking at it. Yeah, bit confused. Anybody know who this is? Please drop me a comment down below. Your help would be greatly appreciated. I got this Imaginext figure. I've totally forgotten. It's from the Knights, and it's a dragon lizard king sort of thing. But he does quite well, that one. I got this cool Charlie Chalk, and then only after did I realise he's missing an arm, so that was a bit stupid that I picked him up. But that is from, it's actually made by Bandai, from 1990. I remember watching this. Anybody else remember the theme tune? Really remember that. Remember it went Charlie Chalk, all that sort of thing. Anyway, then I got some other really cool bits. I got this tiny little Slimer, 2016 Slimer, and he does alright normally as well. Sells for a little bit, at least $5. But then I got the main event, the proper Slimer, fingers all intact, still really good colour to him, really awesome. Picked this guy up. Let's get him in shot. What else did I get? This random thing, I think this is from an early learning centre set actually, but I saw him, I went around the car boot twice and I saw him both times sitting on this stool, and I was like, I had to pick him up, so along with this guy as well. Then I got a few bits for myself as well. I got this chap maze, like another type of pilot. It's not as detailed as the first one I've got, which is awesome because he's got the fighter jet mask on and all that, but this guy's pretty cool still. So another one for my Chapmay collection, and then 3 awesome things for my Chapmay collection. These pirates, which look pretty. Let me zoom in again here so you can see detail on these guys, but these are more realistic looking, these ones, especially these two. They're like sailors, but he's got his musket there, and that comes out there, so that's meant to sit in it, like more like a model, so I can repair that. They're a little bit more, yeah, naval. They look really cool. I really like those, so they'll be awesome sitting alongside all these pirates. And this pirate I actually don't have, so he's really cool as well. So it's always good to get a bit for my collection as well. And speaking of which, I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this guy yet, so still thinking about it. Then the last lot I got was a massive bundle. This lady had loads of little tiny bags, 50p each, and there was 28 bags I was interested in, and I said, what would you do on the lot? And she said, I'll do a tenner. And I was like, I'll take it because it was well worth it. I split them all up. I didn't split them all up, sorry. I went through loads of them really quickly, just roughly, and I found all the things I definitely could notice. So there is this huge bag here now, just one big bag, and yes, you guessed it, these are all puppy in my pocket. I'll just quickly go through the bag because it's mental, but this isn't everything. This is not even half of what I got off this lady, of all the, but they were all to do with dogs. But I did find these two things. This is from Go Diego or something like that, some little TV series, and this is some random little thing. But these are also puppy in my pocket, but these are the Milton ones, not the, or the MI Limited ones, not the Meg ones stamped with Meg. But these two were pretty awesome. They're both the same, they're both pit bulls, both the same model, but there's a few different types of these, and these are called Hood Hounds, and they're little key rings. And I've seen these two little guys, or little girls, go for 10 to 15 quid each. So these were right. So literally, if I sell these two, I've made back all the money I've spent on everything today. So pretty awesome. Really, really awesome, that. It's all about this bag. I will do another video showing everything I got here, but this is all the puppy in my pockets. There is loads here. It doesn't have the rare Yorkshire Terrier, which is a shame, but there's still loads here, and I'm sure I can make back the tenner on that. But like I said, that's not everything. There's also, which I need some help sorting, but there's this huge bag here as well, and there is loads of miniature dogs like this, and I have a sneaky suspicion these are puppy in my pocket as well, and including loads of these flocked ones, but I couldn't tell because you can barely see the stamps on most of them. But I need to do a bit of research. I have a funny feeling that the majority of these, at least 50%, is puppy in my pocket as well. And then I know there's some other random ones in here as well, because there's loads in packets, and they say a brand called Corinthian or something like that, or Corinthians. So I'm not entirely sure what those are either. Hope you can hear me over all this rustling, but if you know what the ones stamped with Corinthian are, or what brand they are, there's one of the ones. Yeah, it says Corinthian, England. So if you know what range that is, please let me know. I definitely would be intrigued to find out. Your help is always appreciated. And then there was a few other random little bits thrown in that bundle as well. So there was these two little things, which are Adopt a Dog, these random little capsules, and there's two complete ones there, so that's pretty cool. And then there was these little things, which I think are puppy pals or something like that, and there's loads of different ones, and they've all got the dogs inside as well, and there's more. Yeah, what were they called? They're called, yep, puppy pals. Loads of puppy pals in there, including two in their eggs, so pretty awesome. Nice little bundle, so I cannot wait to go through that. Always nice getting yourself into a big job lot, stuff to root through when you get rained off 1 week or something like that. Anyway, that is everything I got. So happy to be back at the car boots and to have such success with this first one. Got some amazing bits, loads of vintage goodness, and then loads of other random bits that are just great for stock. How did you guys do? I see some people done really well, so that's really cool to see. Super excited to be back. As always, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what was your favourite bits and what did you get this weekend. Always pleased to hear what you got, or help me out with some of these identification items that I'm really struggling to work out what they are. Check out any one of these two videos, and I'll see you next week.